This is a late night live, okay? A late night live. I just caught the seventh episode of Sister Wives, and y'all know that is my sick addiction right there. That Sister Wives is a sick addiction I have. I've been watching them since way back, like when they first started. I was watching them, y'all. And in tonight's episode, man, can I say Cody gets on Cody, because that's how I like to Cody gets on my last nerve, okay? But he's a lot more tolerable this season than he was the last season. But this episode, y'all, I got questions, okay? My big question is, what is wrong with Mary? Y'all, Mary act like she just broke up with him. Boo, it's been over for about 10 years. Like, Mary, come on. Mary, come on. Okay. They act like this just happened. Baby, this thing been over between you and Cody. Mary, I hate to be the one to tell you, baby, but this thing has been over with y'all. It's like they dragging it out. So on this episode, she's gone to, the religious leaders to get released. And some of the other women, they didn't feel like they needed to go be released, Like with Christine, she was just like, it's over because we're divorced because I said we're divorced. Period. Okay. But, different strokes for different folks. And so Mary felt like she needed to go to the church. And then, y'all, so Mary's sister is married to what Cody says is his best friend. I'm telling you, y'all, that man Wonder and I, it's a little distracting. So Mary's brother-in-law is supposed to be one of Cody's good friends, and they come over to Mary's house to give away some furniture. In my mind, I'm thinking they just needed something to do because this was such a silly thing, y'all. This was so silly. So they came over. Mary's giving her sister some furniture, and they're talking a little bit. And Cody says he's more relaxed around Mary now than than before. Now that they're getting the divorce, well, now that they're divorced, which they did show some scenes from the original divorce, from their legal marriage. And I'm like this every time they bring it up. I don't believe that they had to get divorced in order to adopt Robin's kids. Yeah, I think that was Robin being the, I hate to say it, manipulative person that she was. I know everybody got their opinion about Robin, but Robin set them ladies up. Okay, she played them. She had them working for her. She the only one that wasn't working, bringing in money. She was spending money, and quiet as it's kept. When Robin was in her first marriage, allegedly, she ran up the bills buying Victoria's Secret. Okay, and guess who had to pay that money back? The OG3 cleared up Robin's credit so she could buy that house. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Every time Robin needs a house, they come through. You know what I'm saying? So it's just for me. I'm like, y'all, please. So when they're there moving the furniture and everything, I got something on this where it says that thing across the screen. But and so Mary is looking back at when they got the original divorce. And it's really sad because I feel like they didn't have to get that divorce. That's the first thing I feel, that you know Robin really wanted that divorce. And then how they didn't tell Janelle and Christine till afterwards. Like they didn't bring them in on the decision to a little bit afterwards, and I feel like that was messed up. And then, if I remember correctly, when it was time for Robin and Cody to do the legal marriage, that they did the legal marriage because they said they didn't want to upset each other, anybody. But no, y'all was just being sneaky, okay? That was just sneaky and that was dirty. And to be honest, I feel like to go around Christine and Janelle to go ahead and legally marry Robin was messed up. And I feel like Mary wasn't really communicating with them because that was something they should have decided as a group if they're gonna in the legal marriage between Cody and Mary. And welcome to anybody joining the chat. I hope that I hope you're a Sister Wives fan. I hope that you watch Sister Wives. If you don't, you need to. Okay, you need to be watching Sister Wives. It's one of my guilty pleasures. We're in season 19, baby. I done rolled this thing out with Cody and his four wives. Wait, let me see. Janelle, Mary, Christine, and Robin. Yes, baby, I done rolled this thing out. And so now Cody is down to one wife, his favorite wife, Robin. And in this episode, y'all, I feel like I did some time traveling. You know how we always complain that TLC is so far behind because like they were running like 2 years behind on each episode. Hi Oshun, how you doing? I did a quick review of that movie Mormon Mom Gone Wrong. So I did a quick little review of that. But y'all, they were always so far behind TLC. And so this episode, I felt like, baby, we was time traveling. We skipped all the way to Christine and David's wedding. And y'all, let me tell you, they were kissing so much. I was embarrassed for Christine and her kids, okay? Like the little girl, it's kind of uncomfortable when mommy daddy is kissing. So it's like mommy and her new boyfriend kissing and Christine be tonguing them down and everything. Okay, you just woke up. Okay, I appreciate it. We on that big time difference. So Christine and David are looking at wedding venues, and I do see the second venue that they chose. We know now because the wedding special has already happened. That is the venue that they picked to have their wedding. But what I thought was crazy is in this episode, they're saying it, they keep saying they're not engaged. Christine, come on now. You is throwing me for a loop. You are looking for wedding venues, but you're not engaged yet. Come on, come on. Y'all lost me with that one, okay? But it's a beautiful, beautiful location that they picked. And I keep thinking during that, when they have the wedding special and during this time, the son Garrison is still alive. And y'all know, unfortunately, Garrison, was lost to suicide, unalived himself. And so we're seeing the episodes you know, during before that time because I think it happened in March when we lost him. And I say we because I've been watching for 19 seasons, okay? I feel like I know them kids, all right? I feel like I know. We was there when little Trudy was born. We was there for a lot of that. And so, yeah, so one of the sons unalived himself. And so this is all before that. And some of the viewers, um, were taken aback because the last episode, episode 6 or something, they said they saw his shadow, his reflection in one of the scenes. Like they edited him out, but you couldn't take him out of the reflection. And y'all, I found it to be a little bit scary. I ain't gonna lie to you. Stuff like that scare me. It was kind of like he didn't want to be cut out the scene. I don't know, y'all. I thought that was scary. Y'all can tell me what y'all think. I don't know. And so they found this venue, and Robin is still on here crying about she wanted this and that for the family, and yada yada yada. But mostly this episode centered on Mary and Cody. It was actually boring, y'all. I find it boring. Like Mary is boring. Like Mary, you should have been done this, okay? So now she's trying to get back at Cody. is still in love with Cody. She still loved that man, y'all. I could tell. And when they're joking around, he's joking back. She loves that attention from him. But if I think when Mary had that catfish episode, during that time is the when she got the legal divorce from Cody. So during that time, she felt some type of way. And y'all do know, let me catch y'all up. So back in the day, Mary had a catfish scam. She thought she was talking to a man, having like, all kind of texting and talking and all. She thought she was dealing with a man, y'all. But when it came out, it was a woman catfishing her. She had sent, I wouldn't say naughty pictures, but like she sent a picture of her eating a banana in a provocative way, y'all. Okay. And so this is the kind of stuff they was doing. So that's a show all in of itself, the way Mary was catfished. And I did see her on another show about catfishing, telling her story a little bit, just a little bit. But so the one that she was catfished by, it was a woman. And I think Mary went to Disneyland thinking she was gonna meet the guy. And then this woman shows up and she's like, "Oh, he's my boss. I'm his assistant, yada, yada. And he can't make it, but he told me to come, and keep you company today." And so they hung out at Disneyland. From what I remember, they hung out with Disneyland. This chick got pictures with her and everything. But the truth about it is she was the catfish. And I do believe that woman went to jail not for catfishing Mary, but I guess she did a lot of other things. And it is known that she did catfish other people. So I want to know if you watch this episode, if you're not a Sister Wives fan, are you interested in the show? A lot of people have gone back to episode one, season one, and just started and come back. I ain't gonna do it. Y'all ain't taking me that far back. I ain't gonna do it. No, 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 no. But a lot of people have gone back and watched, and the show is more popular than ever right now. And I'm trying to think like what this episode was kind of boring because like I said, they focused a lot on Mary and Cody. And it was boring. And Robin, as usual, whining and complaining about how it didn't work. And really Robin's wedding was not your typical wedding because usually after the first marriage, it's just a simple wedding ceremony. They said it's just like a a religious ceremony, and that's it. It's not a big deal. And like Christine was never even walked down the aisle, y'all. So she never got to walk down the aisle. So in this episode, she's all giddy and happy that she's going to get to walk down the aisle with David finally. And with this venue, they need a big enough venue because, y'all, David has 8 kids. And on Christine's side, I think it's 18. And I know that Robin and her kids and Cody, them, they did not go to the wedding. She didn't invite Mary to the wedding. So but they're still looking for a bigger venue, and so they choose that beautiful location, y'all. It was a nice wedding. So by now we've seen the wedding special, and that's where Sister Wives is always behind, but we finally caught up a bit because technically in real life Christine and David have been married for a year. They just had their anniversary. Look, I know these people business, like they my friends. But y'all, I've been watching since season one, since day one. They try to make polygamy look a certain way, like they didn't want this image of polygamy out there. They wanted to change the image. But now, fast forward season 19, they reinforce why it's not a good idea. This is a bad idea, y'all. This plural marriage is a bad idea for most people. And especially because Cody picked a favorite wife. I think if Cody hadn't picked a favorite wife, it would have worked. But because Cody picked a favorite wife, Their marriages were fine. They had issues going on, but I believe with the three wives, it would have worked. But Robin came in. Robin like took all his time and all of that. And Cody keeps spending his time. Cody keeps saying that he did not love these women. And that it's like they're saying he's changing history. He's trying to rewrite history, saying that he did not love any of these women, and especially Christine, y'all. He don't want to admit that he ever loved Christine. And like he spoiled Christine before Robin came. Christine was the new thing, okay? And so he really spoiled Christine. But he wants to say he never loved Mary, he never loved Janelle, he never loved Christine. Robin is the only time he's ever experienced love in his life. And I wonder why he just won't admit that, yeah, I love them, but I felt deeper in love with Robin. Just like admit it. The day that he could admit that, Cody will free himself. Okay, Cody, we need you to free yourself. It's okay. They're okay. They're saying, you know what? It didn't work out. We want him and Robin to go and be happy. And y'all, deep down inside, I want Janelle to experience love. Right now, Janelle is still grieving for her son. I think we all are because, like I said, we've gotten attached to this family. So Janelle in real life is grieving and she's moved to North Carolina and bought a farm with her daughter Maddie. And they showed Maddie and Caleb's wedding a lot in this episode. And I'm like watching a little bit of it while I'm talking to y'all. And all I could say, it was so stupid when they were at Mary's house to pick up this furniture. It's just so stupid. But Mary's brother-in-law is looking a little better with his little crooked eye. He's looking a little better in this episode. Like he been doing some exercise or something. I don't know. I would love to see more of Mary's sister on the show. And I'm wondering, I thought Mary was the only child with her mom that recently passed away. So maybe you guys can tell me, is this sister by another mother or by her mom that passed away? Because Mary always act like she was the only child on that side. But I would like to see more of the sister. I'd like to see less of Robin and Cody and more of what these ladies have going on away from Cody. Matter of fact, I honestly think there should be a new show. I think there should be a new show. And really, Cody, I don't know if he invented this show, but like he's over this show. And so that's why when you see him on there, he's a part of it because this was, you know, he was over this show. And I think they should um have another show. Everybody always talk about Christine and Janelle should go off and have their own show, but maybe Christine, Janelle, and Mary should have their own show because I think we will be interested in seeing what they have going on. And quiet as it kept, y'all, they accused Mary of something not nice, allegedly. Allegedly, I gotta watch my mouth about it. But that's why Mary is treated some type of way. You'll hear them on the on the show saying Robin saved McKelty. Robin came into McKelty's life and brought attention to something that was going on. So it was something pertaining to Mary, allegedly, allegedly. I gotta say that. But y'all know McKelty has her own Patreon. And so if you want to get some of the inside tea, McKelty and her husband have a Patreon where they give a little more, insight on what's happening. And lately, which thank God they did not show a lot of McKelty in this episode. I'm telling y'all, I feel like they show McKelty too much. This is not the McKelty show, and it's just too much. I don't want to see her and Tony, okay? I barely want to see Cody. We are just interested in Janelle and Christine and Mary, okay? But I'm glad that Mary has some peace with Cody now. Mary can go on in with her life. And in real life, y'all know Mary done had a boyfriend. Okay, I don't know if y'all know this, but in real life, Mary had a boyfriend. Yes, she did. And as soon as the fans saw him, they got to doing a look good. It did not look good. Did not work. The relationship ended. Okay, it ended. So that's all I want to say about season 19, episode 7, Sister Wives. Please let me know what you think down in the comments. Let me know if you're looking forward to next week's episode. If there's anything you want to talk about pertaining to Sister Wives, just let me know. Even though Cody works my nerves, I love that daggone show, y'all. So have a good night. And don't forget to leave a comment and subscribe to Passion Elisa on YouTube.